Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope, which is like a daily for my channel for June the 2nd, 2022. Wow, can y'all really believe that it's June? I can. You know, time is fluid. Time is made or created by man. So, time is actually like an illusion. Because this time is flying by. Now, I wasn't, I was surprised to see these two come out, not only together, the new beginning and the, oh, look at there, awakened, new beginning and wake up call. Okay. And let's go ahead and look at awaken. What's up under here? Awaken, pray, comfort, and surprise. So we're going to break this down. I thought this was going to be a quick reading. Y'all know by now, it never is. Okay, when I think I'm going to sit here and just throw out a couple of cards and be through with it, it's still turning into almost an hour read. But the reason you're getting your reading kind of late, I didn't really feel like doing one today. Kind of sluggish, probably the things that I've been eating. So, you know, I had to kind of rest a little bit and take my time. Now, what I also realized, you all, is that if you don't catch me live, then it looks like that today's reading may not upload until very late tonight or by tomorrow. I guess it's because of all the YouTubers around the world, right? That is uploading into the system, the algorithm. And it's just, hey, Naturally. And it's just, you know, because one of the subscribers pointed that out to me, that if you don't catch me live, then I guess that the read don't come out until almost probably tomorrow. Okay, so it wasn't like that last year. So I guess more people are, you know, not only being subscribed to the YouTube channel, not my channel, but YouTube period, and also the more YouTubers. So the algorithm, you know, it just got to give it time for everybody's uploads to process. Because it was processing on my end, you know, but I didn't know it really wasn't showing the same day. Now, last year, we didn't have that problem, right? The year before, we didn't have that problem. Within a couple of hours after I went live, it was in the feed, right? Okay. So, for anybody new here, I do practice and follow Vedic sidereal, not Western astrology. So how I name my cards, the planets, the timing of the planets and everything like that will be different than what you're used to for Western astrology. But you can take a look in my community tab and subscribe to my Western channel, which is called Yes or No Tarot, LLC. And we're going to be working over there with that new channel this summer and fall, okay? All right, awakened. Keep your eyes open. When you decide to live a more conscious life, you will see signs of grace everywhere, okay? So something you may need to keep your eyes open about and for. The more that you keep living more consciously, in other words, the more that you keep being so much aware of what you do, how you do it, where you do it at, who you doing it with, where you're going, how long you're going to stay there, okay? Thinking more about better details for you to do right now for your future, but also staying in the present moment. You know, you can't look with your eyes, even your third eye, too much into the future without using your current and your third eye for your present moment. Okay, because, thank you, angels, you'll start to miss things. Okay, if you're not keeping your eyes wide open, awaken. This says awaken, not asleep. Okay, so to me, your third eye is open. You're very much awakened to the things I just named off, and probably even more. Now, we're going to find out what this wake-up call is. We seen that card the other day. And we seen the new beginnings card to come out, I think, about a week or two ago. Now, again, if none of this that I indicate or say to you resonates right now, this because as your third eye, me, Vesta Angels, my channel, I am being a channeler and a third eye for you, for your new beginnings, for your future. Okay, that is what the cards are about. It's not going to all the time give you information that intuitively you already know right now. Because why? You are already awakened. Okay, and through your awakened process, right, you should already be making awakened decisions. Okay, I feel for a lot of you, you already had this wake up call, but something at some point of time you was misguided in some type of way. Not saying a choice that you did was a wrong choice. None of our choices that we do or make are wrong. It's just going to detour us, a detour, okay, around our straightforward point, right? It's going to make us have to do something a little bit longer, the longer way, instead of going to it straight ahead, straight point from our awakened state. Some of you, this is or needs to have a wake-up call. Now, this wake-up call don't have to be very turbulent. It don't have to be bad, okay? So don't automatically just start thinking out of the box. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen now? You know, okay? Because you've been doing your prayers. You've been doing your meditations. You're open and receptive to the power of your own grace in your life right now. And you have been like that for a while. So you will continue to ask for clear examples, okay, to you to keep bestowing upon you as energy as you continue to operate in your life right now. Now, if you don't pray, whatever your mantras is, your meditation, your meditative state, grounding, whatever religious denomination you have and believe in or do, okay, this also is for you. Let me see what this comfort is. Lean back into the arms of grace, let go and let God, okay? Whether you believe in God or not, it's just a statement, okay? I'm not here to transform anybody into another different type of religion. Okay. Sometimes y'all read too much into stuff when it's just a statement. You're wanting to be more comfortable. What's happening for you right now as a wake-up call, as a new beginning, thank you, angels, okay, is through your daily prayer during the awakened state that you have become, that you have became for a very long time, for a certain time period, up until this point now, okay, you may have felt like it wasn't heard, it wasn't going to be done, it wasn't going to be manifested, it wasn't working, because you were still having, I feel, what I'm hearing, many wake-up calls, like many, short, okay? Not short and sweet, but short wake-up calls. It could be towards your money, your health, your home, your surroundings, through your kids, through your neighborhood, through your job, through your employer, okay? Through a love relationship, through a spouse, through a marriage, a live-in situation, whatever it is, okay? Even friends, you've been seeing and having many, okay, wake-up calls. For some of you, you may have or may need to have a larger one. But the wake-up call, a tsunami, right? A tsunami is always quiet before the storm. So with me seeing this full moon here, I do know that we're having the full moon in Scorpio around, I think, the 10th or 13th. Okay, so Scorpio 8th house. You know, I teach y'all all the time. You should know by now. You can say it with me. It's a sudden shift, a shocking moment. Things that are not stable, okay, that you thought was, or Maybe you wasn't awakened enough to see that it wasn't stable. So this is why some of you have this awakened card here. Okay, where that now is you're about to be a little bit more awakened so that you can get into a more comfortable stage. I also hear and feel that this awakened process, this wake up call is needed to bring you out of this comfortable stage. Some of you have been so comfortable in a regular routine. You never want to be comfortable in a regular routine, because that also could bring on tower moments. Okay. Ooh, they channeling a lot. Okay, hold on. What I'm hearing now is kind of like they're saying, like, in a regular routine, you become comfortable. So therefore you stop or lack the challenge within and about yourself, other people, and in situations. Okay. You stop challenging yourself to go harder, to go bigger, to go longer. And also people around you, a spouse, a person you're living with, a boyfriend, girlfriend, your children, you know, whatever it is. Even your health. Now, 8th house of Scorpio also is your mental health. And we've been having a lot of that to come out lately. And I'm not surprised with all of these mass shootings, these lunar eclipses. What did I tell y'all about these lunar eclipses? These lunar eclipses really bring out people who are not awakened as the bad type of wake-up call within them. And this is how they, instead of transform, thank you, angels, transformation for the better, they do the opposite. These people who have created these mass shootings, they would be toward their new beginning right now if they would have wanted to transform, to go through transformation, and to allow themselves to be awakened instead of being scared of the process, not receiving, not accepting, not letting go and letting God. Okay. No prayers or whatever type of religious denomination that they had. Not seeking comfort, love, attention from other people or a certain person, their parent, their spouse, their loved one, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, whatever it is. They didn't want to allow this awakening process to happen. So the opposite happened. Not understanding, listening to their intuition of what that process was, going into a more comfortable state, of mind. They rather had succumbed to outrage and murder. A surprise is coming. Now, usually this is my pregnancy card, and you know this reading can still play out 1, 2 years, 3 years on down the line. It don't have to play out tomorrow. It don't have to play out next week. But this is one of my pregnancy cards now. Okay. But if you know you can't have children, then this part is not for you, but the rest can be for you, right? Keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. What do you feel is your unexpected place? Who do you feel is your unexpected place? Could be a new city, state, country. Could be a new home. Could be applying for another job. Going back to school. Unexpected places for some of you could be religion or spirituality. Okay. Unexpected places can be somebody else's home, accepting yes to a marriage or declining a marriage and separation. But the unexpected place, somewhere that you least expected, that you're going to need to be open-minded, awakened, that you're going to feel more comfortable. It also could be something that's happening in your neighborhood, in your home, in your living type of situation, at your job. Something as a transformation that needs to happen for you, or something already did happen to you and it was a wake-up call. And now your eyes are wider open, even your third eye of awareness. And it succumbed you to more prayer, to want to be more comforted within yourself, or to make your situation, your surroundings, the people who you deal with or allow in your life, okay, to change that level of making them comfortable. Hey, Miss Diane, how are you? Right, all right, let's get to clarifying. I want to talk your ear off, but the more they keep telling me is what I have to say. Okay, I don't just ramble. Whatever I say is for a reason, and it's supposed to make sense. So when you come back to this, look at there, we got the star card with the Celtic knot. What's going on here? We don't often see this card, do we, family, here? Unconditional love. I feel that unconditional love is for you. You're becoming more awakened to the level of comfort that you need to put yourself in right now to better your surroundings. If it's up and moving, then it's up and moving. If it's separating from something you thought was unconditional love, then that's what's about to happen. Tsunami, a wake-up call. Okay? And it's going to put you on a path, a new beginning for divine union and eternal love. I ain't even asked for no money. Get off my channel. Naturally, you'll block that user for me. Don't put them in timeout. Report it as spam for me. And then hide the user. Okay, so assertiveness, independent, cool, idealistic, original, detached, opinionated, intellectual, individual. Yeah, this is what is happening also for a lot of you right now. You're becoming more awakened to a point of how independent you really are. Even if you are already in a relationship or marriage, you've probably been so independent anyway in a situation, okay? But now your awakened standpoint is coming from a bad breakup, a separation, issues with family members, issues with somebody you're living with as a love relationship, somebody that you're dating or trying to date or trying to get to know. It's just not working, right? So this part right here is telling you to be more awakened of the prayer and comfort that you need to keep yourself in even more. Not from somebody else, but you. Having and showing and keeping that unconditional love to make sure that you are comfortable. Go where you need to go. Take care of yourself. Make your decisions for you and your immediate family and or kids. To be assertive in that, okay? To stay independent for right now. Some of you got something coming in for you, but for right now, it's telling you that it's working with you to be more awakened. So when this union happens, that you're going to see it with your third eye and not your regular two eyes. Okay, remember that the star card for me is always your D9, your marriage chart for some of you, or marriage house, can or is being activated. Now, if you have already been married, okay, every time that you get married in some type of divine union like that, your chart changes. When you divorce a person and remarry again, your chart changes because your divine union is being separated, okay, as a wake-up call. Then you start a new beginning. Your lifeline, your journey shifts. It changes, right? So It's like you need to see and understand this. I'm going to take these cards here. We don't get that Divine Union card very much. The new beginnings right up under the over the star card. Some of you can have Aquarius or Capricorn in your chart, such as a sun, not only a sun sign, but as a rising second house, as a moon. Also, Venus could be in your 11th house of Aquarius. Mars also could be there. Okay. It also could be your Venus. The Celtic knot also is a knot where that you do have a union with a person, one certain person, okay, that has or will awaken you. If you have not seen or went through this particular huge wake-up call with a certain person in your life so far, that is what is coming up. For the people who have already, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's always going to be that one person that gives you a huge type of wake-up call in your life when it comes to love. It could have been abuse. It could have been cheating. Very much a lot of infidelity. It could have been leaving you behind with kids, not helping with your children. And some of you kept going back to the person, and things was just not working out, but you loved that person so much or could not be separated from that person. This also Celtic knot. For some of you, you may want to call it a twin flame. But it's that one person. But remember, you have plenty of soul mates, but you only have one Celtic knot. Okay, and that is the red tie that you see on the Hermit card. A lot of times you also see that red tie on the World card at the top, where the angel is standing, okay, in the middle of the circle of the World card, which means that each lifetime, eternal love, infinity means continuation, always. Okay, now that also means that, and I explain again, that you're a spiritual being living a human life experience. Okay, so through however many years that yours could be thousands, millions, your spirit will never die, just this shell. Okay, so during some point, at whether you believe in different lifetimes or whatever, none of us knows until we go back to our spirit realm as a spirit, a soul with no shell. Okay, at some point of time, you are linked to this person as a Celtic knot, as affinity. Okay, this person is the love of a lifetime. So you'll know the person that you keep having these challenges with, wake up calls, tsunami, things will be quiet, you're getting together, you feel comfortable, you pray that things will get better with both of y'all, but then you pray if they leave or you leave that this person comes back to you. Then you become awakened again, that I don't need that, I don't want that person anymore. Then Celtic knot, that person pulls on your Celtic knot and they come back to you or towards you. Another tsunami, calm before the storm, you get back or allow that person back again. Star card. Okay, because if things were working, thank you angels, okay, better for you in this lifetime, star card D9, this person actually is supposed to be your marriage partner. But some of you Celtic knot, you pulled away from that particular individual, but because of all the wake up calls, okay, that you had during year after year after year, week after week after week, some of you 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years of dealing with this person. Okay, and then that's the karma. When we readers talk about the karma between you and another person, we're talking about the Celtic knot. Okay, so therefore you pull yourself away from that person, and a lot of you go and marry somebody else, but your heart Your Celtic knot is still with this other person over here. But in this lifetime, both of you or one of you cannot seem to succumb to the wake-up call, fully become awakened, the star card, and be the marriage that you're supposed to be. Okay? As part of your fulfillment of your journey of this human experience as a spiritual being. A lot of us end up with somebody else because it's less challenges, it's less problems, right? Etc., etc., etc. Star card. That's why you feel also I could just be by myself. I can do this alone. I'm very independent. I'm very original. You're sometimes very detached when it comes to meeting new people or allowing new relationships to happen or to fully manifest. Because if it's not the person that's a Celtic knot, a lot of you will stay detached, very cold, very isolated when it comes to a love relationship. I believe some of you also, whoever this person is to you, whether you haven't seen them in a while, they're coming back. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be with them, okay? This also could be them right now, that they're going through still their awakening process. A lot of divine masculines do not like to succumb to being awakened. They don't. I'm not saying all men or masculines, but they don't really like to be fully awakened. I don't know if that's part of the karma, or if you want to call it part of the curse of man from the beginning of Adam, Eve, all that type of stuff going on. We don't want to get too much into that. But the awakening process also could have been part of the karma of man. I'm not talking about mankind, but masculines. Like the darkness of fully being awakened is something that will continue to be infinity as part of the disobedience from them. Okay? Because I really don't want to cause controversy, but I see that the disobedience from masculine or the man came from the disobedience of the garden. A lot of people feel or interpret it as Eve was disobedient. Okay. Thank you, Naturally. That she enticed Adam to bite the apple from the serpent, right? But you have to remember that the highest entity left man or the masculine in charge of Eden. He didn't leave Eden in charge to Eve. So man failed all of us. You understand where I'm going from that? Now, people will interpret that wording, that text, all different type of ways. I'm not trying to cause a ruckus. I'm not trying to cause a debate. Okay? Because man was supposed to stand up and say, no, this is not what the highest entity gave us as instructions, and I instruct you to throw it down and not to partake of that. Do not entice me from about that to bite this apple, right? So if you think about the enticement of sex to masculines, right? Where that a lot of masculines are mostly the cheaters in relationship. An enticement, the enticement of the apple, the karma, the Celtic knot. I'm gonna leave it there and we're gonna keep going. But you understand what I'm going from that. Part of the, I don't want to call it a curse, but part of the karma of why a lot of masculines do not fully awaken. They like to stay in their lack of opening of the third eye. Because why? It takes a lot of healing. It takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot, okay, for the masculines to deal with the eternal love to the highest entity and what was supposed to be proposed to Eve. All of that got messed up. Like I say, I don't want to start no argument, but let's move on. Deep commitment. See there what I'm talking about? And it came in reverse. Deep commitment, uncommon bonds, family, reawaken lost hopes. You see how my angels, my guides will start me to channel stuff, and they always give me the card. A lot of y'all think I be rambling, whether you feel it's the truth or not. Okay, I'm here as part of my karma to pass the message on. That's it. Manifest deep desire. I feel that man, physical man, cannot really manifest or really wake up call, really dive deep into their full manifestation of their deep desire of what unconditional love is, because of the karma that started out, okay, that ended up as all of our karma as being disobedient. Deep commitment in reverse, okay? Not really understanding what family is, what unconditional love is, what a divine union is, not really wanting to be fully awakened and to do the healing work. A lot of masculines, now I include females too, but I'm on the masculines right now. A lot of masculines do not want to do the work when it comes to healing. Why? Because it brings up too many triggering things, like it do all of us, triggering things that they do not want to fully heal. So therefore, they will show and give love, but a lot of time it will not be unconditional love. Not the type of unconditional love that is connected to the star card. People or masculines will be in a union, but they fail to do the spiritual work. Let me put that word out there, okay? For it to be a divine union. Those two different things. Divine union means that you will end up with the person you're supposed to end up with spiritually, as two spiritual souls. Divine union, eternal love, love of a lifetime, infinity. One of you may be doing the wake-up call, but the other part of you, as eternal love, may not be doing the work in this lifetime. Maybe both of y'all completed it in the other lifetime. Okay? Roles also could have been reversed, because I have a lot of females right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 female figures on this table and no masculines. That's why they probably got me talking about the masculine. The female, divine female here is wanting unconditional love. It's ready for the divine union in this lifetime. Okay? But has been awakened that she may not have this deep commitment this time, this go round. So she will remain, okay, a sense of independent, okay, very detached. You can still be in love and be in a relationship, you date. You can still live with somebody, but a lot of you are still very detached. You're not really ready or see this other person that you're dealing with as a true deep commitment. Even if you have married that person and you feel that that's a deep commitment, that's not eternal love. That's not your eternal love. That's why a lot of you are thinking about separation right now. If this is the masculine, they're needing to be awakened to their divine feminine of their self. And it's not about, oh, you know, I'm not a feminine. I'm a true masculine. Everybody is yin and yang, which is the masculine and the divine feminine. The divine feminine in each one of us is where you know how to give and be and receive love. A lot of men do not know how to receive love. And a divine feminine keep giving it and giving it and giving it and giving it and giving it. But the masculine is not really receiving it as unconditional, because they're blocked. They have not done the true spiritual healing work as to receive it. They'll give it out all day. They'll say it all day. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I love you. But do they know how to truly receive it as unconditional? If the way I'm breaking it down, you understand. You're very intelligent. A lot of you also are very opinionated too. You're welcome to put your comments. Let's move on. This masculine in or you is realizing, as through their awakening process, this wake-up call, that you, at some point of time, either they have met you or they have not, and you're about to, that they have to awaken to be able to have this deep commitment. Because they want more than a common bond. Okay? The common bond is not the star card and eternal love. The eternal love is coming from the spirituality within you, not your human self. We're talking about two different things here. The next card is the Hierophant. I told y'all think I'll be rambling, huh? And you see me shuffling in the cards coming out. Something stable, what I just got through talking about being stubborn, possessiveness. Being stubborn and possessiveness is the unawakened person not wanting to heal trauma from their childhood, trauma from their present moment, trauma from their past life. Okay, that all of us are supposed to work out on our journey, our past life issues in this lifetime. That's why karma, we carry it over now. And this is why we have, like I talked about, the mini wake-up calls. The mini wake-up calls is the stuff that you did not complete or finish as a lesson that you have to do now. So a lot of things that you are repetitively doing is most likely your karmic lessons that you need to work out and learn, okay, as a human experience. That's the only reason why you're having a human experience. Spiritual beings, okay, don't have human experience. This is what is called your journey. Right? You was brought down to earth, a physical place, as a spiritual soul in a human shell, as a human experience. So the karma is the wake-up calls and problems and issues that you have as a human. You don't have all of that as a spiritual person, as a spiritual soul. Because your spiritual soul don't necessarily have to be in a human shell. Y'all know I'm going to teach y'all. Okay? So, dependable. You've been praying for this person to become this eternal love, what they supposed to be as infinity, the love of a lifetime, the star card, your D9, your marriage, your partner, okay? The Hierophant here, they're supposed to be doing their spiritual work, their healing, their awakening process, so that they can become more strong, not only physical as a human, but spiritually. More sensual. Okay, remember I just talked about the divine feminine energy? That's sensuality, not sexuality, sensuality. Sensuality is going to be caring, nurturing, being open, able to receive, and also to give love, to express and to show emotions. Something that a lot of masculines hide behind. Not all of them, but most of them. Stop being stubborn. Don't come across as possessive over me, over our relationship, over our home, over our material things, because we're spiritual beings. In other words, this is also saying that you're masculine, and or you, okay, or both of y'all, wants to experience more of the human life than the spiritual life. So they're very possessive on material stuff. Money, cars, home, clothing, clubs, jewelry. You understand? Not doing the work. And for this person, whether you're dating this person, y'all dated for a while, you want to see if y'all going to get together. Is this person for your future? Maybe this is a baby mama, baby daddy to you. Maybe this is a spouse and you're only separated right now. Maybe you're just living with this person. You want to marry them. Whatever the case may be for you. The Star and the Hierophant, this wish can come true. So your other person or you is going through this awakening phase of the having a deep commitment issues. What does the card say? Again, we're going to move on. They need to keep their eyes open, and so do you. When you decide to live a more conscious life, conscious, some of you could be a Gemini, this person could be a Gemini, okay? Third house of Gemini is the conscious mind. Subconsciously, right? Subconsciously, you will see the signs everywhere that grace, spirit, the highest entity, your spirit guides, however you want to say it, has put in place on your journey for you or this other person, but lacking the third eye, okay? Because they only want to see with the two eyes of materialism. Third party affairs, more than one lover, fidelity, materialism, worried more about what money can get them, what they can flash, what they can buy, right? The fanciest place that they can live, running around with people in the streets, the type of friends that they keep, that they won't get rid of, so that they can have a more pure relationship with you. All of that is material. It's the 3D. It's the earth. It's earthly realm. When this person and you is supposed to be doing the spiritual work. Right? Your last card. This can be possible for you and this other person. Okay? This is still happening. Okay? For your future, for this person you may not even know, for some of you. So you're going to have to keep your eyes open for the person that will be brought upon your path. A star card and a Hierophant for this marriage material. Okay? Some of you are Sag, having your chart, Aquarius. I'm hearing also Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. I'm also hearing, probably because of Venus. And Gemini, since we had about the Mercurial and or Virgo. Still can be second house, rising, your Venus, Mars, or Jupiter. Okay. All right. So the Archer is careful aim, on target, shoot. Now, some of you, not literally, okay. But it's telling you to carefully aim at what you are praying for. Some of you may be hooking this person up. This could be a family member, a friend, okay? And you know somebody that will make a great partner. You may be like, you know what? You act very similar to one of my cousins, and I feel that y'all would make a great couple, right? The go-to guy or gal. It may be you that is this person's angel here. I have a lot of angels. You may be this person's angel where you set somebody up, even though you may be the one or one of the people who's waiting on your own person. But things happen like that. When you show good deed, okay? Because family also is in reverse here. When you show good deed as a helper, right? More good deeds are bestowed upon you. Infinite abundance. Not only about money. Now, somebody also may be setting you up with somebody. And this person will begin to pay a lot more closer attention to you. They may start to become very more direct. Things may happen quick and very precise. You said I have to block them? Okay. Focus matchmaker. Who is a matchmaker here? Somebody been keeping an eye for a relationship. Let me go through that real quick. For a relationship, somebody has you on direct focus. I don't feel that they really, surprise, right? I don't feel that they really are all up in the mix, all up in your energy, very close to you. But it's somebody, you see, this is an archer. So you have to stand very far back, right? To be able to send out a bow and an arrow. Or an arrow and a bow. You know what I mean? Right? Somebody is at a distance that is still got you on their target. And I don't mean scary like you're a target for as to be hurt. But they are still carefully trying to keep you in their sights. Because they still want commitment with you. But again, unawakened, needs to do the awakening process, not willing to give up third party stuff, material stuff, to be in a true love relationship with you. They haven't done the healing, so therefore they don't know how to be that unconditional love that you need and that you want as a spiritual person, as a spiritual being, so that your relationship can be the bond that it's supposed to be. Infinity, right? Okay. I don't feel that this person is very far from you. But you may not be focused on them because you're independent. You're being very assertive right now. You're going after the things that you want. You're very detached when it comes to who you are wanting to give and to be unconditional love to. You're thinking so much about your future. And some of you could also be overthinking a situation here with the Aquarius. All right, let me throw out the last of your cards and look at it. Resources, finances, investment, prosperous, money, income, commerce, multiply. That's why I kept saying I keep feeling a lot of 3D energy. Okay, so some of you, you're concentrating really right now on your money, on your business, on your home, not only materially about what you invest in. Okay, but you're thinking about your resources. What also extra money or money that you can come up with or get quickly or very precisely. You're planning out intellectually, okay, what to invest in, what other resources you also can obtain. Now, I'm not saying anything is wrong about material things, but when somebody or another partner is more concerned about material things than being the love of your life, that is also your wake-up call. Some of you are going to get a wake-up call that this is a person that you did not figure or know that this is the one for you. I feel that you're ignoring them, or you don't feel that they are it. You may not really see them as marriage material. And that's because you don't see them like that, because they're not doing the awakening process. They're not doing the spiritual work. Ooh, my guys got me rambling. I mean, not rambling, but they got me, what you call it? I don't want to use the word preaching, but they just got me talking fast. What is this? The mask. What did I tell you about the mask? Tell you about the mask. I said they hide their emotions and all that stuff behind that mask because they do not want to be awakened. And I did call out Gemini, right? Gemini is what? The twins. Duality, multiple personalities. It can be. It also could be one side from the other. They got you, teaching. Okay. Number 4, I'm getting Cancer also here, okay? So you may not can see it, but it's the moon and the sun. You see there in the cheeks, the moon and the sun, the duality. Sun is happiness, right? We all know that with the tarot. And the moon is feelings and emotions. I feel that soon, however this plays out for you, I'm just giving you early messages, okay? Somebody is going to start shooting their emotions towards you. It may be quick, out of the blue, and they're going to want to do or be very precise with it. This also could be why they're taking their time. Also probably trying to gain more money, but it's not all about the money all the time. If you do the awakening process, prosperity and abundance is yours anyway, right? It's up to you to be and to go through the awakened process, and then your prosperity, your abundance will be bestowed. Yes. Somebody here also is watching very much closely their income. Now, it don't have to be about relationship. Just listen to what I'm saying and I'm putting it out. If you're needing to buy large quantities or quantities of merchandise for your business, make sure you're very careful about what vendor you are using, okay? Because I do have commercial here, and the Hierophant also is about the government. Oh, Lord, don't get into that. Okay, about the government. It's about facilities, hospital, police, colleges, higher also sense of learning, not only in spirituality, but education. Some of you may be thinking about going back to school. Some of you may have to do night school and work during the day. See there, privileged lady. Like I said, if you do the spiritual work as the awakening process, prosperity, abundance will be bestowed upon you anyway. You're a privileged lady and you're also already a privileged man. Some of you are spending or will begin to spend a lot of money here. You may get some type of resource or large income from an investment or a sale here, and you will become this privileged lady. This person also, whoever that they are, they want to take care of you, so they may be very financially stable. And they're being very precise about who they want to be comfortable with. They are looking for marriage and relationship. Again, if you don't know this person, it could be somebody's coming. Not could. This is somebody that is being awakened at this precise moment. Okay, for your unconditional love, what you have prayed for, what you are ready for. Okay, but it will be a duality. Also could be a choice. As soon as I said a choice, like I said, dropping the mask and stop being the false person. You or the other person could have also been lying about that they don't love you, that they don't want to be with you anymore. Hiding behind a mask when they need to be very direct, precise, to be exactly on target. Somebody gonna match y'all up. It could be at some type of prestige event, cocktail party, gala, black tie affair. Just make sure that this person does not have anybody else, and you may not even know that, but you may be awakened to that point also. Like I said, this person is in, thank you, angels, this person is afar, watching you or concealing their self. Thank you, angels. Okay, they're concealing their love from you, for you. They really wish to heal and want to be back with you as a new beginning. They understand what you desire and what you need as a privileged lady and or man. They understand and know and want to give you the best. They know that you are the best. You're the one as a privileged lady. Like, you must respect me as a man. You must understand and also cherish and respect me as a masculine. Okay? This is a higher level of learning and stage and tier of what you're actually supposed to be in. Toil and labor, the work. Putting the work in to make this relationship or marriage happen. Somebody is or will may be asking to, please let me work on this. Prove this to you. To be able to be focused on you again. I see you as that you must be adored like this. You must be cherished. You must be taken care of. This also could be somebody that has some type of trust fund or some type of large money or will or income. They could also own multiple businesses or have multiple, or you, okay, multiple incomes. If this is you, this is what you are leading yourself into here. So you're putting commitment on the back burner while you take careful aim on at making a business thrive. Okay, building up more money. Becoming a more level up in your stature in your community, the way that you are seen, the way that you carry yourself. You also, thank you angels, okay, the star card, privileged lady, you're dressing different, you're becoming more eccentric. Also, higher level of education. You can be going back to school. That's going to change your income. That's going to change your resources, where you stay, what you buy, what you invest in. You're going to be careful what you invest in now, because you look like this now. Okay? You want to feel and look and be cherished like this. A new beginning. Stop lying and cheating yourself out. Also, we have the high priestess right here in reverse. You letting it be known now to people very precisely what's up and what you want and what you don't want. Your last card is the palace. Now, this is not the tower. I don't know what this is, whether it's the tower or the four of wands, but whatever it is, it's structure. Like I was just saying about here. See what I just said about your level of society, where you live, where you stay, your income, your higher sense of learning. All of this is changing. You see the background of the sun coming out here. What is that? You see the horizons back there? Your wish is coming true. You may say, well, it's taking a long time for my wish to come true, Vesta. I don't even believe it. Why you don't? Because you want man timing? Bottom of the deck. Ooh, the scythe. Okay, so some of you, y'all wake up call is you're going to have to release something or cut something out. It could be a move. It could be turning one job down for another one. This also could be you being more precise and direct with communication about truth. Some of you are not cutting out being so stubborn too. Some of you need to cut out of being so stubborn. Also, some of you may need to cut out of preserving yourself. Now, don't take that in the wrong way. Take it how it resonates. Becoming more down to earth. So get out of your mind and ground yourself more. Some of you also need to be more of this privileged lady and stop being so cut out, being so physical. Take that how it resonates. All right. Nomad. to get more grounded. Look at all the grass. All right, so can y'all see that? The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So the wanderer within inside of you, like the Fool card, is deep down inside of you, and that's what you want to be. You want to be eccentric. You want to be free. You want to be more independent and assertive. Some of you may need to stop and cut out being codependent. Okay. You want to be the wanderer. You want to be more original, more opinionated, to be more eccentric, to look different, to live somewhere else. You're ready to wander and to seek, to find. It's a lot of grass, and see, she's like wondering. She's wondering on what she's been to be more carefully aimed at now. Right? The wanderer inside of her is ready to be direct and shoot her aim at what she's aiming at. Focus. And the rest of it says, so take the, So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. Okay, so the nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. Some of you are wanting to see, that's what I was saying about this Archer card. Somebody is seeking you out, but you may be hiding. The false person here is two masks. Are you hiding your love, your feelings, your emotions? Are you hiding from somebody physically? Are you hiding something from yourself that you need to be, thank you angels, more direct about? Okay. Do you need to tell somebody that you don't want a commitment with them? Or do you need to tell somebody that you do? Because the wonder inside of you is ready to leap, right? But all these masks, now if it's not you, then it's the other person, whether you know them yet or you already do. But you see yourself at a certain stage in life. You see yourself as very nomadic. You see yourself as very prestige. Don't matter what education, you're supposed to. Okay? You're supposed to see yourself like that. And you're waiting, okay, for somebody to directly come to you with putting the work in, taking the mask down, making the deep commitment, making it official. Okay? The palace here. Being direct about the resources and finances and things that you want to invest and have together, which is also making a family, also probably pregnancy, wanting a child. But you're going to get your wish here. Let me get the last of y'all cards. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, for watching this video. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Every time that I say that, it goes long. First house. So this is what this is. This is Mars, and Mars is in what is Mars? Mars is already in Aries, or is still in Pisces, about to go into Aries. Okay. So what's lacking here? The eight of Pentacles, putting the work in. That's the only action card that I see here. Okay, besides the Archer, which is Sag. This is Aries. This could be your moon, second house, rising, Venus, whatever. Okay. What I'm seeing is somebody hiding but not doing the work. And it can be that first house. Either you're hiding because you're working on yourself. You're doing yourself, okay? Or this other person is too concentrated on their self and not being very direct with you. Again, the process of this is their wake-up call with the awakening card, right? So this can be changing here. Immediately. Like I said, the way that you're projecting yourself out, the way that second house, the way people see you, okay, is that you want to be alone. First house, that you are independent, You're very cold and detached, isolated, and you want to stay as an individualistic person. You don't really want a couple, but in the inside you do want marriage and unconditional love and commitment. But that's not how you're being seen. So some of you may need to work harder, okay, or some type of way to be more of open as a matchmaker, or allowing things to match with you. To be very careful on how you aim your projection, because you're aiming your projection that you could do it all on your own. I don't need nobody, but you want marriage. I'm talking to the people who do want marriage. You want a child. So a lot of you, this could be you as the false person. You're hiding behind this mask where that you want unconditional love, marriage, and a baby. Okay, but the wake-up call can be your age, your surroundings, your income, your resources, okay, what you're not investing into. And you are projecting as a false person that I'm doing first house. I only want to pay attention to me, but I'm wondering, where is the love of my lifetime? Some of you are very concentrated on what you are, where you're going, and what only you desire. So that's going to be different for everybody. But what I'm explaining to you, see there's Sag at the bottom of the chart again. Your wisdom and insights for you to understand is, be careful what you're aiming at, who you're aiming at, who you allow to how can I say it? Who you allow to be comfortable with you. That could also be in your house. That can be with your love and feelings that you're allowing this other person to hold on to or to be responsible for. Okay? You're going to get this insight to whatever this is for you. And I have no idea, baby girl, baby boy, on what card to throw out for you to get this. I think this has to be a certain inclination on your own. Okay? The thinking man. I told you somebody is thinking. Didn't I say that? Somebody is really carefully trying to aim and think on very precisely, focusing on how to put more work in to have this commitment with you. Can be because you're ignoring them. You're doing yourself. You're paying attention to yourself. You're working on yourself. See that? I'll tell you. Told you. Man holding the coin. This right here. This is somebody who has a lot of resources, investments. They could have a very, what you call that, like money passed down to them, or they have worked a very long time where they have a lot of investments, properties, 401k, retirement money, whatever the case may be. Some of you, this also could be two men. I see one younger and one that's more intellectual and older. And one, remember I was talking about fancy cars, fancy clothes, the bachelor looking type. For some of you, this may be your choice. Careful aim, on target. Who are you going to target toward for your future? Now, if this is the same person, they're thinking about their future. The Hierophant and the Star card, the Celtic knot. They're thinking about their future for marriage, for commitment, about what they're ready to invest in again. Everybody has been through bad relationships, separations, a divorce, baby mama, baby daddy. Some of us have not been married at all and no kids, okay? So your future mate is thinking right now, like I said, the awakening process is happening for them. That it's time for them to put the work in and to be very precise on what they want, the archer. And now they're going to take careful aim at it. It don't matter whether you already know this person or this is a new person. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Bottom of the deck is the crown chakra. That is this, the awakening process, okay? What is a timing? Well, I do see some moon cards here. So for some of you, I got 43, 46. For some of you, this could be by the full moon of the Scorpio, which is transformation. I'm not guaranteeing that your person, whether you know them or not, is going to fall through with this awakening process. They may deny it, and this may not happen for you at all. That's why already you're the star card. You're independent, and you will keep pressing forward, right? Some of you, you have a person that you know that is very financially stable, and now you're about to start taking careful aim at them. Okay. 5, 10. Who at the door? Oh. 5. So you got 5 days, 10 days, 5 hours, 10 hours. Next 5 weeks, 5 months, 10 weeks, 10 months. I'm not surprised because we got a lot of Sag here. Sag is 9th house. Okay. But we'll go over this more tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.